Hello everybody, I've got a short update on Amoeba here. You can see I have kind of a test world, and I've been working really hard on getting these elevators to work, sort of generalizing platforms, and then making sure all my collisions while riding moving platforms work. So you can see I do have an elevator working, and this object is controlled by, its movement is controlled by paths. So you can specify a series of points in the geometric points in the room that are relative to the elevator object, and the elevator will follow that path, those points in sequence. It'll move at a specified rate between those points. So the elevator could move vertically like this one. It could also move horizontally like this one. That was a major milestone to get that to work. I have verified that it also does work with angled movement and curved motion as well. And of course these are switch enabled as well. So that was a big milestone for me working with these moving platforms. The next step was to get my collisions to work. So you'll notice I can jump through the bottom of the elevator, but I do have collision on the top edge of the elevator, which is good. Also, you'll notice if the elevator comes down on top of me, it just passes right through me. But if I'm riding on it, I do stick with the elevator. Another thing you'll notice is that if I collide, if the elevator is going to squish me between the ceiling and the elevator, it'll just scoop me over towards the center of the elevator, so I don't get squished or stuck in the terrain. Alternatively, if I'm hanging off the edge of the elevator, it'll actually push me off the elevator. So this just checks to see if I'm closer to the center of the elevator, or if I'm mostly on or mostly off the elevator. It checks and then pushes me either towards the center or away from the center. So you see that works like that. So that's what I've been working on, and it's working pretty good so far. There's a few goofy little things that I have to figure out. You'll notice when I collide with the wall here, the player sprite sort of sticks into the wall by a little bit, actually by the amount of the elevator's move speed. I haven't seen that bug before. I got kind of stuck. Can I do that again? I'm not sure. Anyway, this is where I'm at so far. Really happy with the progress I've made over the last few days. I'll continue working on that horizontal collision especially. I'm also going to verify that my collisions all work with angled elevators and curved elevators, things like that. And then it's time to start working on the doors. The doors have no collision to them at all yet, although they do have motion because their parent is the moving platform, same as the elevator, whose parent is the moving platform. So they work the same, but they have no collision code in them yet. So they're just sort of background objects. So that's where we're at, and that's where we're going.